I'm speaking on behalf of Na'amod Gloucestershire. We're part of a widespread and growing movement of Jews in the UK seeking to end our community's support for Israel's occupation and apartheid, and to mobilise in the struggle for freedom, equality and justice for all Palestinians and Israelis. This evening I want to talk about food. On Monday, the Jewish festival of Hanukkah begins. Hanukkah is a joyous festival, marked by the lighting of candles and the consumption of tasty fried food, especially donuts and latkes. Other traditions also mark this time of year with candles, overeating and song. These are festivals filled with hope. In this country, and in Israel, Palestine, many do not share in this joyfulness, and hope is difficult to bring to the fore. A statement issued by Na'amod expresses grave concern for the well-being of the 8 Palestinian action-linked prisoners currently on hunger strike in the UK. Their actions draw urgent attention to systematic and routine abuses in our criminal justice system, prolonged remand, restricted access to legal and religious texts, and arbitrary removal of basic rights, and used to punish individuals before trial. The 7 full hunger strikers and 1 participant striking every other day due to diabetes are risking their lives to protest prolonged injustice and are at considerable risk of death. Families of the hunger strikers have expressed deep fears for their loved ones. Their demands, which include an end to the censorship of their communications, access to documents, fair trial rights, and the lifting of the unjustified and authoritarian prescription of Palestine action, must be addressed without delay. The last major prison hunger strike in the UK, the 1981 Irish hunger strike, saw 10 of the 23 strikers die due to state inaction, with survivors carrying lifelong physical and mental trauma. Inaction, which will have consequences history will not forgive. The 8 strikers are Amugib, John Sink, Tota Hoxha, Heba Muraisi, Qesser Zuhrah, Kamran Ahmed, Louis Chiaramello, Mohammed Umar Khalid. And my apologies to them if I've mispronounced their names. Meanwhile, the struggle for food access continues in Gaza, where millions of Palestinians are still struggling to find the nourishment they so desperately need as the Israeli government continues to restrict aid. It's now olive harvest season in the West Bank, which reminds us that the struggle for food access extends beyond the borders of Gaza. The olive harvest is a generations-long tradition that provides steady income and stability for thousands of Palestinian families. This year, like far too many before it, the harvest is happening in dire conditions. Israeli settlers have led dozens of violent attacks against Palestinians attempting to harvest olives, leaving farmers unable to access their trees. Volunteers attempting to help with the harvest have been attacked, arrested and even deported, including Jewish volunteers. I ask you to do something practical this season. You might write to your MP expressing your outrage at the treatment of members and supporters of Palestine Action. You can make a donation to the Green Olive Collective, an organisation of Jews and Palestinians based in Israel, Palestine, that supports and advocates for the Palestinian right of return, an end to the occupation, full equality for Palestinian citizens of Israel, and a democratic future of universal human rights. You can buy food from Zaytoun. Oxfam has oil, dates, soap and more. And finally, check your labels and avoid Israeli produce. Avocados and hummus often come from Israel. I'd like to end with a short blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, borei peri ha'etz. May the olive trees of Palestine thrive, and may well-being flow through the land where they grow and among all its inhabitants. May I wish you a happy and hopeful festive period, whatever your tradition. I wish you Chag Sameach.